you up to tonight? Oh, still working. What have you been doing here for
tonight?
Oh, well, I have a deadline for this project for tonight, so I am trying to get rid of some bugs that appear in this array of objects, but I cannot figure out why it's still empty. And also I'm listening to PTX covers, wondering why did Ariel left the band. And I'm trying to memorize quite sophisticated vocabulary about the myth of unnerving transfiguration that baffles inner arachne. I told you, stop multitasking. Any results for today? No? Do you think I'm disorganized? My life is full of chaos and I cannot focus on something specific. Well, Wanna grab a coffee? Okay, I have to play guitar. Recognize yourself? Lack of systematic, multitasking, anxiety, lack of healthy sleep, cross deadlines, and permanent feel of inferiority. Things aren't going by design. You cannot keep up with all your plans and probably everything seems like falling apart. Want to be more organized? Let's make your perfect schedule. Everything I'm gonna talk about you could just keep in mind and promise yourself that you will make changes in your life. But each promise has its resolve and reject. In order to apply some journaling techniques into your daily routine, I recommend you to retrieve a couple of hours from your super saturated busy bee's life and to analyze it in details. So here are some tips that work for me and hopefully will help you become more prolific. Let's get started, my sunny friends. And as the sun has lots of rays, you have a lot of areas in your life. So let's release our imagination and categorize it. You stand in the center of the Chinese sun and each ray points to a very significant part of your life that makes you, you. Define your own categories. For instance, I've determined 7 main things that are inherited part of me, like work, hobbies, family, self-development, friends, physical and mental health. Now let's think how can you maintain each of them. And here are some examples. Work. Whether if I want to get a foot on the ladder or to begin my own startup, I gotta work hard on my specific area in order to improve my skills and implement all of my ideas by spending time for that for 50 hours per week or even more. Hobbies. I would like to devote my spare time for taking pictures, sharing my creative potential with Adobe family, playing guitar, and exploring the world. Self-development is my favorite bubble and it consists of learning languages, poems, reading books, overcoming my fears for moving forward on my life path, also defining and avoiding the time wasters. For physical health, I would like to do my favorite stretching exercises 3-4 times a week, come back to swimming pool at warmer time, eat healthy food, and also to sleep for 7 or 8 hours per night. For my mental health, I'm gonna dedicate at least 10 minutes per day for a little pray and to learn how to be more patient. For my family, I would like to plan my next common travel adventure with my mom and also to teach my granny how to surf on the internet more effectively with her tablet. And it's friends bubble time. I would like to hang out with my friends from time to time, to keep in touch with those who are far away, and of course, not to forget about their birthdays. So far we've created our awesome sun of life. Now let's think how can we schedule all that stuff. And for that, we are going to make a list of year goals referring to our bubble schema. What are you gonna put here is a matter of priority and it's totally up to you. But I would suggest you to include 3 mandatory items like something you can make money with, so it's about your work, something that you cannot monetize, probably about your hobbies, and of course, time for the rest. Then think what you gotta do each month to achieve your year goals. Let's divide the global plan of a year to a smaller 12, just like that. Then come up with your weekly activity to accomplish goals of the month. Only after that, plan every single day in your life referring to your plan of the week. Did you get this connection? Your year goals list relies on your daily routine directly. Let's say if I want to learn 20 fingerstyle arrangements per 1 year, I gotta learn at least 2 songs per 1 month. What means one song per 2 weeks, and if the arrangement consists of 5 sheets of guitar tabs, I have to devote at least 2 days for learning each of them. That's why journaling is that powerful. It helps you visualize and analyze whatever you want using notebooks, stickers, sketchbooks, I don't know, Google planners or stuff like that. And you don't lose extra energy to keep everything in mind. You can also keep diaries about each bubble of your sun's schema. Like I have journals for my coding routine, for my plans, for languages I learn, for lyric I would like to memorize, for managing my meal, sketchbook, etc. But the journal you must have is about your achievements. Initially, you set goals, put them not only in a word but on a paper, so more likely your promise will resolve. Make sure that you make notes about your accomplishments. You will be able to look back and to estimate your progress. I like also keep my motivation in reasons for why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I can come back to it for a reminder when things get difficult or when I'm about to quit, because I'm not going to give up further down the path. So, how to become more productive during the day and to get stuff done? That's the question. Stop multitasking. Numerous studies has proven that multitasking actually leads to getting less done throughout the day. If you actually want to be productive, you have to learn how to focus at one thing at a time. Prioritize your to-do list by what's most important and make it result-oriented. Let's say, if I want to make a splendid project and it's my plan for today, so I'm gonna put it on the top of my list and work on it as much as I need. If you make your to-do list result-oriented, you get result. And one more thing, be realistic with your schedule. I definitely try to overpack my routine with things without taking into real-life necessities into account, like meal or relaxation, or how long it takes to go from place to place in my town. My tendency is to stay up all night and try to finish all the work I have to do, but now I'm trying to go to sleep a decent hour and just to wake up earlier and to be more refreshed to finish my work. Because lack of healthy sleep is a nightmare, and you become like a zombie for the rest of the day. What's in my head? In my head. You have to pace yourself. Realistically, you can accomplish 3 to 5 goals per day. It's quality over quantity. You want to be given 100% of yourself for everything that you are doing, but not 10% to a bunch of stuff because you've taken on too much. What I found works best is setting small specific goals daily. You'll be more likely to stay consistent and a little progress adds up. When you set an impossible standards for yourself and you're not meeting your goals, you'll find yourself less motivated because you're not getting as much as you expect. Versus if you are pacing yourself and completely finishing your work, you will feel more motivated that day and you will go to bed with a feel of fulfillment and you will be ready to a new accomplishments on the next day. So these are small steps to big achievements. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful and now you will be capable to manage your daily routine more effectively. But remember that planning is good, but when the great opportunity is fading in the line when the sky meets the land, just dare to improvise. Still wanna grab a coffee? Stay awesome. Yay!